What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to Comic Breakdown. In this video, we are jumping into Green Lantern War Journal, issue number 7. We continue on our story with Green Lantern John Stewart. In the last issue, we saw his ultimate confrontation with Olgrun. Olgrun, an extremely powerful god. He is the source of all this infection, and when John Stewart faced against him, we saw John Stewart just disappear, sending him across the cosmos, away from home, away from his mother, away from everything that he cares about, and desperate to get home. So make sure you guys have subscribed to the channel, make sure that you like this video, and with that being said, let's dive into this breakdown. Alright gang, so as we dive into this issue, we pick up with John Stewart searching in the dark for his ring, calling out for anybody that might answer, but he only hears his own echoes. Climbing to the peaks in this darkness, he finds his ring. As he slips, that ring begins to fly right to his hand. With it back on his finger, John Stewart Green Lantern is here. He finds himself surrounded by some kind of life forms that look like they mean to kill him. As he tries to make his escape, he talks to his ring. Trying to find a way out, the ring has no idea where he is. The mineral formations, none of this found in the ring's database. The ring is able to surmise that no other lantern has ever been exposed to this environment. The life forms are also not found. The language is not detected, hightailing it up and trying to get a bird's eye view, getting up to the stars. John Stewart looks up, and he doesn't recognize the sky. They have literally become off the map. The ring can't even recognize any of the star formations. But then he hears a voice, telling him that the dark star of Finn is no star at all. A man sitting here on one of these desolate rocks. He tells him that that star is a breach in space-time. It's a gateway to another world, one where horrors dwell. But he also knows who John Stewart is, referring to him as Builder. Now, John at this point wants to know who this guy is, how did he get here, and where is the Revenant Queen? This guy's name is By Law. The Revenant Queen, she is not far away. There is a war being fought, one that will decide a great deal. A war between gods, fought by mortals. And then we are taken back down to Earth. We pick up with John Stewart's mother. We see that this little piece that John Stewart left behind, a piece of him creating Ellie, someone for his mother to talk to. The only issue, this has gotten kind of out of hand. There seems to be something wrong with this little girl. Here at Steelworks, we have the house made out of a light construct. Lantern Shepherd and the others are here trying to figure out what Ellie is up to. As the conversation gets a little bit heated, this Ellie says not to speak to her like she is a child, because she is as much John Stewart as Ellie, and a child of Oa. This conversation doesn't end well. It ends with Ellie going inside and slamming the door in their faces. They really want to do what is best for John Stewart's mother, but Ellie isn't allowing them inside, isn't allowing them to help out in any way. As Lantern Shepherd begins to take off, he lets us know that he is going to go find some other lanterns, that he needs to find John Stewart, but he can't do it alone. Someone John Stewart trusts more than anybody. As we pick back up with John up in this lost part of space, still not recognizing anything, the ring also not seeing any kind of star formation it recognizes. He thinks his only option is to try to leave. But as he does so, he tries to fly as hard as he can, but something pulls him back. Almost as if there's a gravity wall stopping him from leaving. That's exactly what By Law tried to tell him. The Dark Star is shielded by a gravity storm that won't permit anything to escape. But then John looks down and what he sees is a battlefield. Soldiers preparing for war. By Law says that most of these people aren't even soldiers. Scientists, explorers, everything else in between. All trapped here just like John Stewart. With enough years here, they become just like the Finn. Those mindless creatures that were chasing him in the tunnels. This is when the star, it erupts. A giant boom, and out of that star comes a monster. The Radiant Dead were simply just the beginning. This place is a battle line that must be held for the sake of the whole universe. And if John Stewart fails, all will fail. This is where we have the arrival of Star Shroud. And that will be the end of this issue. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Jon Stewart's journey has been a lot of fun, though like I've said before, I'm not a huge fan of them not really exhibiting much of his power, his scaling abilities at this point, but I think we're gonna see that here soon. At least to some extent. We're talking about going against the gods themselves. Someone as powerful as Olgrun. I'm definitely interested in finding out exactly where they are in space, where they are in the universe. You know, Bylaw had mentioned that there are extents that not even Green Lanterns can reach. Not even in a whole lifetime. I love this idea because the concept just says that this universe is so expansive. There are places not even the Green Lanterns have reached, places that nobody has ever gone to, experienced, or been at, yet can be such vital points to protecting all of the universe, of all life. Bylaw saying right here, this line needs to be held, or the universe will fall. That the Revenant Queen would be the least of their problems, because other things are coming. That the Revenant Queen was just the first wave. Star Shroud is the next. Olgrun is sending his army through. He is testing the limits of this universe. He is seeing what they are capable of. The Builder appearing to be one of the biggest threats to their success. Jon Stewart is going to have to find that power, find that will and urge to stay here to fight. No matter how much he tries to fight against his own destiny, destiny continues to knock at the door for Jon Stewart. He is meant for much bigger things than just a Green Lantern of Earth. The potential to be something much grander than any Green Lantern or any Corps could ever be. But let me know your thoughts, let me know your theories. If you want to get caught up on everything going on with this series, go ahead, check out the link in my description as well as the top of this video. It'll get you completely caught up on everything going on with Jon Stewart's War Journal. If you would like to support the channel, you can always do so by joining the channel membership. Much like Patreon, having multiple different tiers, from $1 to $50, from loyalty badges to comics every single month. Not only are you helping out the channel tremendously, but you are getting tons of perks in the process. If you're unable to do this, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, like this video, hit that notification bell, and with that being said, until the next breakdown.